Hello everybody, my name is Sean Murray. I'm the president of deBanked and I'm here at the Global Fashion Xperience at the Wynn for B2B Finance Expo, brought to you by United First Capital Experts. Today at B2B Finance Expo, it's where everyone from the commercial finance industry comes together. Lenders, funders, brokers, tech providers. It's extremely important for you to be here if this is an industry that you plan to make a career of. I want to stress that I understand it's very important to be in the office by day and grind it out and put your head down, but you also need to make the time to work on a long-term effort towards bettering yourself, staying educated, being involved, making new connections. Many of us who work in the field already have relationships in place, and as much as we rely on those, it's always good to have a few extra waiting in reserve. Those don't happen automatically. They take time to build up. They take time to blossom. When a relationship you had falls apart, well, if you want to get a new one, that's something you need to have in place already. That's what B2B Finance Expo is all about. It's about having relationships, making new partners, and eventually doing business together. We do more than just B2B Finance Expo at deBanked. We also do deBanked Connect Miami, and we also do Broker Fair in New York City. They're all a little bit different. The next one after today is in Miami. It's deBanked Connect Miami, February 12, 2026 at the Fontainebleau. If you live in South Florida, you have no excuse not to come. That event is not only very educational, it's also a lot of fun. And as I've mentioned before, it's important to take time to build new relationships and find new partners, because when you need them, you'll have already made those connections. So sign up for B2B Finance Expo every fall, but also come to deBanked Connect Miami this coming February. Look, here's the deal. My name is Sean Murray, I'm the president of deBanked. A lot of people already know who I am. But I've been part of the industry for 19 years. That is a very long time. If you're newer to the business and you're wondering, is there longevity to it? How long will it be around for? Is this something I can make a career out of? I can tell you unequivocally, the answer is yes. The industry is here to stay. I was here in the early days, back when things like regulation and were always on the horizon as some far future distant thing. Or maybe banks would start lending again. They wouldn't need alternatives anymore. These were things that we worried about potentially down the road that could disrupt what we were doing. After 19 years, I feel like I've seen almost everything that can happen. We've had COVID. We had the 08, 09 financial crisis, right? We've had changes in interest rates. We've had banks. We've had traditional lenders try to get involved. And guess what? We've had regulation. Guess what? The industry is still here. There are still private, small business finance companies. There are still brokers in the industry, people, individuals. It hasn't been replaced by technology. Everyone is still here. It's a little bit more orderly now. It's a little bit more organized now, but it's still all here. It's done a little bit different. This is an industry you can make a career out of for real. So treat it like a career and know that you can make a living off this and do this for a long time. You may have noticed my outfit here in Las Vegas at the B2B Finance Expo. I do it for a reason. I want to stand out. I want people to be able to find me. That's what you're supposed to be doing when you go to a conference. It's not about a vacation or having a good time. You can turn it into one if you want to, and you should have a good time. But you should also focus on business and making new connections. There's various ways you can do that to get noticed. You can obviously get a booth, right? You can pull some type of a stunt, and people do all those things. But what else can you do to make sure that you're approached throughout the day and make the most of your time here? You can do things with your outfit. Invite people to come up to you. And then, sure, it might be friendly or funny or whatever it is at first, right? But you never know. Hey, what's your name? What do you do? No way. Tell me about that. You made a connection you otherwise wouldn't have, and it didn't really cost you anything. It's just an organic interaction that happened because you decided I'm going to make a statement and make sure that people knew that I was there in the room. These events cost money to attend, cost money to fly to, cost money for a hotel. So obviously, you want people to notice you. Things like this are the way to do that. A long time ago, we used to say regulation was coming. Now, regulation is here. And no matter what part you play in the ecosystem, whether you're a funder, you're a lender, you're a broker, or if you're even just a salesperson or a processor on the front lines, these things affect you. You need to know about what's going on and what you might need to change and be ready for. The partners that you have in place, the relationships you have in place, you might rely on them, but they could change at any time. Not because they don't like you anymore, but because there's new compliance rules, new regulations that force them to change, that pass through and carry down. So you need to also look out for yourself, not wait for them to tell you what to do. Coming to events like this one make all the difference because you can find out for yourself what's ahead and what's happening right now. In fact, we had a state senator, California State Senator Tim Grayson was here yesterday at B2B Finance Expo telling people what was happening in the state of California. Now, there have already been changes in the state of California. They were kind of the pioneers of the commercial finance disclosure laws, but guess what? They're not finished. They're adding more rules, regulations, and they're going to judge people on how well they implement those policies. A lot of us think that it's all a new form, a new thing you have to say on the phone, but they're also coming back and saying, well, how did you do those things? Did you do them exactly like we thought that you would? It's a whole different standard. So, you need to stay on top of that, because that's just one state. There's 50 states, and today, most of the regulation is coming from the state level, which means 50 different pieces of information that you need to follow. Where are you going to get that from? Are you going to get it from that one or two funder that you have a relationship with? They might only tell you what they want to tell you or they feel like they need to tell you, but you need to look out for yourself. That's why it's important to come to events like these, find out directly from the sources. Yes, we had a state senator here yesterday. We also have trade associations here. We have attorneys here. We have policymakers here. These are the people you need to hear from. Go back home, make a strategy, and make sure you're on top of it all. And that'll do it. My name is Sean Murray at deBanked. I'm the president of that company, and we're here at B2B Finance Expo. I'm on the red carpet looking good and having a good time for the Global Fashion Experience brought to you by United First Capital Experts. And this is United First for a Better World.
Hi, my name is Felicia Pollard. I'm the event manager at deBanked, and we're here at B2B Finance Expo Day 2. I'm on the red carpet of Global Fashion Xperience, hosted by United First Capital Experts. At deBanked, I am the event manager. I lead all the planning for all the conferences that we host throughout the year, while my team executes all the details for me. I've been at deBanked for 3 years. We have some exciting things in store for 2026, so be on the lookout. Normally on event days, since I'm pretty much running the show, I like to wear all black with a blazer, but I tried to switch it up this year. I'm wearing pretty much a sweater, button-down sweater from H&M. My slacks are also from H&M. You know, although I like nice things, I like to keep it on a budget. Yeah, I like to keep it comfortable, although it is day 2. Normally I wear sneakers with my slacks, but I wanted to be professional, so I'm wearing these cute little white shoes. Yeah, we're keeping it simple, yeah. I'm Felicia, the event manager at deBanked. I am here on the red carpet of Global Fashion Experiences, hosted by United First Capital Experts, of Day 2 of B2B Finance Expo at the Wynn, Las Vegas. Looking forward to closing out this event. United First for a better world.
I'm Ryan Campbell, the CEO of MoneyThumb. We're here on the Global Fashion Experience with United First Capital Experts. I'm Ryan Campbell. We're happy to be here at the B2B Finance Expo. Great week of conferences. My God, this has been so good. Of course, I'm the CEO of MoneyThumb. MoneyThumb converts PDF documents and works with open banking solutions to provide workflow automation for all the funders here. So this is like an absolute homecoming for us because we get to come here, see all our clients, meet new ones. We're always eternally grateful for what's been created here. And also excited to work with United First Capital Experts. And that is a meaningful partner for us and have always been a great support for us. What else? Nice to be in my hometown of Vegas. I mean, here we go. We look over the bushes here, and there's my house. So grateful to be here. Happy to have more and more shows of our industry as we mature in Vegas. I'm just kicking it with the similar Money Thumb vest, the Brooks Brothers shirt, and the general jeans. Man, I kept it casual today. United first for a better world.
Good morning, Lorenzo here with the United First Capital experts, Global Fashion Xperience on the red carpet at the Wynn Hotel for the B2B Finance Expo. So with LNS Group and InnoCap, CRO, Chief Revenue Officer, been there for about 18 months now, coming off of 14 years as a commercial banker at a few regional, super regional banks. My primary focus is helping the company drive top-line revenue, as well as ensuring that our client relationship experiences, our vendor partnership experiences are top-notch. Love what I do. We focus on MCA financing, short-term and some long-term, as well as getting into SBA financing and commercial real estate. So the fit from head to toe, we've got the blazer, Peter Miller, shirt, Eaton. Pants are custom designer out of Italy, and the shoes are J. Crew. Everything was picked up over at a great place in Westport, Connecticut called Mitchell's. They've got multiple locations across the United States. Highly recommend them. The service is amazing, top notch, and everything is custom fit and bespoke. Lorenzo McGee here at the red carpet Fashion Xperience with United First Capital Experts, representing LNS Group out of New Jersey, and at the B2B Finance Expo at the Wynn Hotel. United First for a better world.
Good morning, my name is Bob Squires. I'm from Meridian, Leeds. We're here this morning at the B2B Expo in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm here on the red carpet with the Global Fashion Xperience, and here to make connections with people in the small business lending industry, explain the new products that Meridian has to help you generate new business. We're doing a lot of good things with Facebook, social media marketing, direct mailing, data for your own outbound marketing efforts. Whatever you need, Meridian Leads is there to support your efforts and help you fund more deals next month. One of the main things here at the B2B Expo is you got to dress to impress, and that's why I love the GFE Global Fashion Expo, because it gives us all a chance to show off what we're doing, how we're dressed, and how we are dressing to impress. Today I decided to put on a sport coat, a nice shirt, of course my Rolex. You got to have that every time you come out. So just try to keep up with the Joneses, if you will, here at the show. And I really appreciate GFE for putting this on and letting us show off all our accoutrements and show off who's the most fashionable of all at the show. Bob Squires from Meridian Leeds. We're at the B2B Finance Expo at the Wynn in Las Vegas, demonstrating our lead gen products to help funders and ISOs generate more business. I'm here on the red carpet at the GFE Global Fashion Xperience, which is wonderful to show off our suits, ties, watches, etc. But the main event is right here at the show, making connections with other people in the industry to help them grow their business. United First for a better world.
All right, so I'm Johnny Fernandez. I am the host of deBanked TV, and you guys may have also seen me on other media channels like ABC News. And I'm really excited to be here talking with Andre and also talking with the Global Fashion Xperience here at the B2B Finance Expo. So the big question is, what do I wear when I work here at deBanked or when I'm seen on TV and other outlets? So I'm a very classic guy. I like just regular suits that are timeless. That is key, whether I am doing stuff here with deBanked or outside, is making sure that I wear timeless pieces. Obviously, this is a green suit. This is not timeless, but this was done on purpose because since we're in the B2B Finance Expo, it's about money, and money is green. But aside from that, I also like to wear very timeless white shirts or blue shirts. Those are always my go-to because what I realize is you can make a bunch of combinations with those specific shirts. And also in regards to ties, I like to have solid ties because if you have a solid tie, it actually could go really well with the shirt or with whatever combination you have. And then also when it comes to suits, I also like solid color suits. Patterns, depending on where I am and what I'm doing, I will combine the patterns, but I like to make it timeless. My wife has an interesting rule of thumb, is that she likes to follow the royal guidelines of the English family, the royal English family, because they're always timeless pieces that they wear, and it never goes out of style. A navy suit, a blue suit, a gray suit, if you have those key pieces in your wardrobe and they're tailored well to your body, that will make you look like $1,000,000, and people will see that and say, man, that is someone that is respectable and I want to talk to. After you have those core pieces, then you can do something crazy like the purples and the blue and the crazy blues, or like the reds and the loud bright colors. But I think it's important, especially for guys, to have a good tailored suit. The price range, it's different for everyone. But the key thing is making sure it's tailored to your body, to your height. Guys need to know the difference between a blazer that's long, that's short, that's regular. Because if your height is different and you're wearing a long suit, a long blazer, it's not going to look good. So I think that's key for anyone that's looking to up their fashion game, is to make sure you have the core pieces. In regards to other things like sweaters and t-shirts, I always like to have very solid colored t-shirts, black, whites, grays, because you can mix and match. I'm all about mixing and matching and making sure that I feel confident in what I'm wearing. That's also key, making sure that you're confident in how you look, and it doesn't matter what the occasion is, as long as you feel good and you look good, the rest is history. All right, so I also like to wear watches. I'm a classic guy. I like my Apple Watch. I wear my wedding ring. The wedding ring actually was, we got gold. My wife has a gold band with a diamond, because again, timeless. This is never going to go out of style. And then in regards to my shoes, they're shiny dress shoes because of the occasion, but I think it's really important for guys to understand the different types of shoes and the different type of dress shoes that are out there. You know, you can have loafers, you can have shiny shoes, you can have leather shoes. Like, it really gives a different impression when you mix and match your shoes with your suit. So I think it's really important for guys to understand shoes and to understand basic colors and know how to match. Know your color, guys, because that is what's going to set you apart from the competition, and that's what's going to make you look good and feel good. All right, so that is what I wear. Again, my name is Johnny Fernandez. I am the host of deBanked TV, and it's been a pleasure hanging out with the Global Fashion Xperience. If you guys have any other questions, definitely reach out, and definitely continue to look at the content, because you're going to have great fashion advice that you don't get anywhere else.
I'm Steve Edison, founder and CEO of Dynamic Capital, and I'm at the B2B Finance Expo in Las Vegas 2025. We're on the red carpet here at the Global Fashion Xperience, hosted by United First Capital Experts. And today, we're learning about the merchant cash advance, revenue-based financing, and all the experts in the B2B experience. And I'm really happy to be here. Look forward to learning from everybody and sharing my own experience. I'm inviting everybody to follow me on Instagram. That's @SteveNedis. And keep an eye out for the Steve Edison Show podcast, bringing you unabashed truth and phenomenal forward-thinking focus. As you can see today, I'm rocking the Brax slacks, Johnson & Murphy shoes, all complemented by the Ever Rose Grove Tronex and a custom blazer. Hope you'll have a great day and stay fashionable. Again, I'm Steve Edison, rocking it here in Las Vegas at the B2B Finance Expo with the deBanked boys, right here on the red carpet at the Global Fashion Xperience, hosted by United First Capital Experts. And remember, it's United First for a better world.